Welcome YouTube family to my channel. If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Mida J. Okay, I film everything beauty, lifestyle, vlog and travels and all of that beautiful stuff. If you're interested in any of this, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking by me. I just want to say thank you, really. Thank you to each and everyone that's been supporting me, sharing my videos, liking my videos, watching, you know, and all of those beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. As you can tell from the title of today's video, I will be telling you how to apply for your provisional driver license in the UK. This video is actually long overdue and you should blame me for that, because me, I'm very stubborn. If you don't know, I have coconut head. Like, I should have done this many months ago. I just did my recently, not too, like just few months ago really, and that's not too good. So if you're watching this video and you really want to know how to apply for a provisional driver license, then keep watching. This video is for you. Guys, firstly, I would just like to talk about what is a provisional driver license in the UK. It's actually a document that gives you the permission to drive in the UK under the supervision of another individual who has also carried or owned a full driving license in the UK for a minimum of 3 years, and this person must be above age 21 years old. So that boils down to the fact that a provisional driving license doesn't allow you to drive all on your own on the road in the UK. Okay, it has to be under the supervision of another person. So when you attain or get your provisional driver license, you do your theory test, the driving theory test, and you now get a tutor to drive to teach you how to drive. Then you can now attain the full driving license. So the provisional is just temporary. It just allows you to go through the process to get your full driver license. I hope that makes sense. The provisional driver license, apart from it being like a ticket to you learning how to drive officially in the UK, people actually use it as a form of identity too, because it carries everything that you bear. It carries your name, your age, it carries your address. You know, so many things here in the UK actually needs identification. You know, to buy things in the UK, you need to, I've said it before, to buy a knife, guys, to buy a knife in the UK, they want to know how old you are. You can't just go into a shop and buy alcohol or buy knife and buy some things, you know, that are really legalized or they are being monitored. And this document, when you get it, it lasts for like 10 years, and that's something I really find fascinating about the provisional driver license. Like, you get to use it for 10 whole years. For 10 years, you don't have to worry about changing it. Really, I think that's nice. So in this video, I'll be telling you about how to attain your provisional driver license step by step. Okay, without further much ado, guys, let's dive right into the video. And guys, the issuance of the provisional driver license is actually governed or monitored by a body known as DVLA, and that means driver and vehicle licensing agency. They are here in the UK, of course, so they help in issuing this document. Okay, the number one thing that you need to know before applying for a provisional driver license is that you have to adhere to or comply to instructions. Like, complying to instruction will go a long way in this process for you, and fortunately I got mine within 2 weeks. So I'm just here to assist you to get your provisional driver license fast and quick if you follow these steps. Okay, you follow the link, and I'll leave that link in the description box. Okay, so follow that link, and then I think the first thing to ask you is if you have a UK driving license before, if you've been given, if the Britain government have given you a provisional driver license before. Of course, for this is your first application, it's a no, except if otherwise anyways. Then the next says if you have a UK passport, so you have to signify that. For someone like me, I'm an immigrant, I don't possess a UK passport, so it was a no for me. So after you've clicked all these options, it takes you to a page. This new page, you get to put in your name, your last name, which happens to be your surname, your country of birth, your gender, you know, your age, and all of these things. Then you click on next, right? So you click on next. So after this page, it takes you to another one that I think there you have to put in your mother's maiden name, your address. So usually they ask for minimum of 3 years address history. So they want to know where you've lived, where you've lived in the past 3 years. You put in the duration, your postcode, your new where you stay now in the UK. You put it there, your full address. It gives you options. So when you put your postcode, it will actually generate different addresses for you. So you pick. So for instance, now you might be living in Newcombe Road 1 flat 2. So it will bring Newcombe Road 1 flat 2, Newcombe Road 1 flat 3. So you know, something like that. So you have to pick the one that really that is really your own address. Different suggestions, but one is actually yours. So don't make that mistake. Your address is actually very important when applying for the provisional driver license. People that are below 3 years in the UK, you have to put in the address of where you've lived. For instance, for a Nigerian, you know, in Nigeria, of course, we don't really use postcode. That we don't even use postcode. And if you find a postcode and you put in there, it's not going to make sense. You know, everything would be just be so scattered. So personally, for me, I just imputed the full address of where I've lived. So there will be another, apart from the postcode bar or the postcode space, there's another place for you to impute address in another format, something like that. So you put in your address in the full text. Then you must ensure everything altogether is 3 years. So if you've lived in the UK for 6 months, for the remaining 2 years and 6 months, in your home country, you have to put in that address there. If not, you'll be stuck and it's not going to go anywhere. So then after which you've done this, it will take you to another page. Just follow the prompt. It's all about your personal details. It will ask you for your passport number, if I'm right. Yeah, it's asking for your passport number, so you have to get your passport ready, put in your passport number, everything that it asks for, just put it in there, really. And then finally it takes you to a stage where you have to pay. So you have to have some money on you before applying for the provisional driver license. I paid £34, and I think that's what people still pay. Okay, you pay your £34. You can use your MasterCard, your credit card, you can be the Visa debit card or whatever. So input your card number, and trust me, to the best of my knowledge, the site is really secured. If you use the link I am posting in my description box, if you use another link, I don't know about it. Okay, so follow the link that I've provided in the description box, and everything you will need will also be in the description box, so you won't get confused. Next, you put in your card number, your CVC, that's the number behind your card. You put in the expiry date of your card, then automatically I think it deducts the money. If you're somebody that you need to confirm the payment from your bank application, you do that. They deduct the money, and then you wait. That is now the way you're done with your path, and you will wait for about, for me personally, I waited for about 4 days. So after 4 days, I got like a letter from them. So opening the letter, there was a form in there and another envelope. So that envelope has an address on it. So all you have to do is fill the form accordingly, then put in the form in the envelope that is inside that package. Then you send using the post office. Okay, so I filled the form, and that form also can be a bit conflicting. So that form is green like in color, green and white. All you have to put in is, okay, I think there are lists of documents for you to provide. Just provide one of them. So for immigrants like me, like myself, I just provided my BRP. So it will ask for the serial number on your BRP. This is where the problem is. Sometimes there are about 4 numbers that look like serial number on your BRP. So look at it perfectly. For me, I wrote 2 numbers out. So in my own terms, please, sir, Oga, pick. Oga means sir, please, or whoever is handling this document, pick the one that is best for you. I don't know, because I was a bit confused really. So I just wrote out 2 numbers that I feel they look like my serial number. There will be 2 boxes there. So I wrote that out. I ticked my BRP, meaning in all this list of documents, this is what I am providing. So if you have other things, you can use them, but for immigrants like me, it's actually easier to use your BRP. Take your BRP, put the serial number. It will ask for your address again and your postcode, and your mobile number. You've actually provided all these things in the initial stage while you were filling it online anyways, but then they will ask you again. You put all of this, and don't make mistakes. Ensure that everything is accurate. Give yourself some extra time to actually cross-check. I forgot to say this too. While applying online, ensure you cross-check each page before submitting. Okay, so you won't have errors in your application that might be a bit time consuming to actually rectify. Okay, so next it will ask for your passport, your photo card, that's your passport, and in a particular size. So if you don't have a passport, you might have to take one. In the UK, there are actually some post office where you can walk into and they will help you take your passport photo. So you make researches about the immediate post office around you. Okay, you might be lucky. I have friends that did that. So get your passport ready. Then when your passport is ready, for me, I wrote my name at the back. You know, now the way we do in Nigeria, I wrote my name, I signed at the back. That's not too necessary. Okay, so you take it, you peel off. There's something they put there, peel here. So you peel it and put the photo card there. There is like a sticker at the back of that thing, that transparent stuff that is there already. So you just put your photo there. Your face, that's the photo itself, is facing up, so you don't do it the other way around. Don't make mistakes, guys. If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. So you put your photo card there. At the back, I think there is nothing much going on there. There is somewhere you need to sign, if I'm not wrong. You sign. Just ensure all these things are well filled. The one you don't understand, just leave it. That's what I did. I filled in the one when you see the form, you will know the necessary things that you can really fill. So fill these things and leave the rest to God. Okay. After filling this form with the necessary information, with your passport photograph, you stick it with the form, you fold it neatly into the envelope, then you get your BRP. Whatever document you have ticked in that form, you have to accompany that form with it as you post it back to the destination. So not to worry. On the white envelope that comes with the package, the address is already there. They've printed it there, so you don't have to stress yourself about that. Okay, so you get your BRP or whatever document you're using. For most immigrants, we use our BRP. So you get your BRP, put it in that white envelope. Then when I got to the post office, I bought another big brown envelope. That's where I put it, because you don't want any when you're sending stuff, anything can happen. There can be liquid accident or water accident or something might happen to it, and then you have your form in there. Okay, so get a brown or a white big envelope, put it in there with your BRP, guys. Don't forget, many people will send that form without accompanying their BRP. You will do it again, I promise you, and that's a lot of stress as far as I'm concerned. So don't forget, put your BRP in the envelope. Then I took it down to the post office. So I posted it with about £2. So altogether, maximum, guys, you won't have to spend up to £40, like £36 really. Let's say £40 maximum, maybe to take passports too, because I learned passport are a bit expensive here in the UK. Some people even spend £10 to take passport, but you have to know that even if you don't take the passports now, the passport photographs, you will still take them in the nearest future. There are still many things you will do here, especially if you are here to live in the UK. You will definitely need your passport photo cards. Okay, so you have to wait for me, I waited for just a week plus, a week and 5 days, was up to 2 weeks, guys. Fortunately for me, I got back my BRP, my provisional driver license. So that's what you're going to get first. So after about another 1 week, close to another 1 week, then they will now send you back your BRP. Okay, for you to be able to drive now, you can actually drive your provisional driver license. Okay, but you have to have somebody that have the full driver license, not less than 3 years, to be by your side while you drive. So if you really want to drive fully in the UK as a driver of your own, you own your own car, what do you need to do? You have to now do the theory test. Okay, do the theory test, read for the theory test, do it, pass it, then you get a driver a driving instructor or a tutor that will now teach you how to drive practically. When you pass that, that's when the DVNA will now give you your full driving license. Then now you can drive by yourself. That's what I'm still in the process, so I don't have 100 because I don't like to actually film videos on what I don't really know. Okay, I don't film videos about what I'm not sure of. This I am sure of. I have done it. So by the time, guys, pray for your girl. By the time I'm done with that I get my ride, I'll be back again to give you guys the info. Okay, this video is actually long over. I don't want to sound like a typical YouTuber, but that's what it is. I've actually gotten some questions from people, my subscribers, the beautiful people, about how to get provisional driver license. And then some of the questions are, I'm just 3 months in the UK, can I do it? The answer, as far as I know, is yes. Even though on their I want to say on their channel, even though on their website it says that it must be more than a year or something like that, but I don't know how it works. I have people that are less than a year, they've applied, people that are even told about it, and now they've gotten their driver license. Well, amazingly, they are getting it. So I think there's a way around it, as far as you can provide where you've lived in the last 3 years. I think you are good to go. Guys, like this video if you really find it helpful. Give it a big thumbs up, okay? Comment, share. Ultimately, don't watch this video and go. Kindly subscribe. It's not gonna bite you. Alright, I'll see you in my next one. Until then, you know how we do it. Peace and light.